So I had a good day yesterday tearing apart the 2006 Fat Boy for the Chopper on the Cheap build. I just want to summarize. So I spent the day yesterday with Olivier here, my friend from France. Olivier is a world-class photographer that covers a lot of stuff that we do, and he's got a lot of interest in this project we're doing. So just to summarize, we're taking this 2006 Fat Boy that I'm currently tearing down, and we're going to turn it into a chopper, or more of a bobber style. We've got two different front ends, which you've seen in the footage, which is a stock length black Paco Springer, or the plus 12, plus the over 12-inch size Paco Springer. Me personally, I'm leaning towards the chopper with a 21-inch wheel and a cool chopper tank, and stretch the frame and do some cool stuff. But I really want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from you guys whether you like the black stock front end, which is definitely less work for me. I can just bolt the front end on and we can go from there, or should we go to this full chopper? So again, this is for the Springer Throwdown in April. And I also want to tell you that the good folks at Law Tigers got wind of this, and they called yesterday and want to be a part of it. So they'll be helping us promote this, helping us with some energy to get this thing built. So the whole idea of this project is just to see what I can do to take this stock Fat Boy and turn it into something spectacular with all kinds of stuff we have around the shop. We have 35 years of archives here at the shop, all kinds of used stuff, the chopper days, all kinds of crazy parts. We're going to see what we can come up with. May swap meet some stuff, but the whole idea is to do this thing on the cheap. Not cheap quality, not cheap product, just see what we can come up with to make something really cool out of what we have to work with. Kind of like you guys would do if you were doing this in your garage and you were just trying to, create something. Well, we're going to do the same kind of thing. We're super excited about it. And then what I really hadn't talked about is this bike. I'm going to build this bike over the next 4 months. I'm going to ride it on the Friends Chopper Throwdown at the beginning of Cave Creek Bike Week. I think it's April 7th. But you guys are going to have a chance to enter and win this bike. You're going to watch me build it. You're going to participate while I build it. Help me with some ideas. Help me with choices I need to make. But at the end of it, on April 8th or 9th, we'll determine that and let you guys know. Up in Cave Creek at the Hideaway, we are going to draw the winner. And someone's going to win this bike, and it'll be yours. It'll be a 2006 Fat Boy, registered as a stock Harley-Davidson, full clean title, but it will be totally custom by us. So stay tuned. Watch Chopper on the Cheap. We're going to be on social media. We're going to be on YouTube. Again, us and Law Tigers are going to proudly bring this to you. Stay tuned. I'm going to be trying to put up weekly footage of this and the transformation. But a lot's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. We're going to cut the frame. I'm going to finish tearing this thing down today. We're going to get it on the frame table and figure out the geometry we need to do. Anyway, I'm super excited for the next few months of this project, and I hope you guys are too. I can't wait to draw a winner for this thing, and more details will come in the next week or two. We'll put more stuff up on the website on how to enter. We're going to have like a really cool special t-shirt package we're doing where you can get a hoodie and a t-shirt and a hat in a kit, and it'll come with entries to win the bike and so on. So anyway, thanks for watching. Paul Yaffe.
Just go to 1926 camera, so that you'll put it from your way on.
You told me that. You told me you were going to do a special filming with it, right?
Yeah. So, but it's funny that I had a very good price, $1,600. It's kind of cheap for that kind of camera. So I knew there was a problem. I received it, I checked, and I saw the problem. He specialized for that kind of stuff. And I sent it to him, and he said, oh, it has been cut by someone else. And he had to change the parts.
Right.
So it's another $800.
Right.
But at the end, it's still less expensive than the one you find on the internet, which are not.
Right.
It was a good deal.
Yeah, and if it's all in good shape and it's been
it has been
refurbished now,
to
you
the
know
end of the car.
it's been done right, that's great.
It's like you get a bike which is not great, but you can fix it, and then after that,
Sure. Makes good sense. Okay. So what I got to do now, and I've started to get into tearing this thing apart, I've got to take all the stuff off the frame that isn't the drivetrain. So I've got to get the footboards off, shifters, brake pedals, pipes, tank, fenders, front fork. I've got handlebars. I got to get all this stuff stripped off. So it's basically bare down to the frame and drivetrain. And then we'll make some decisions on what we want to do. So I think we want to, so we have two completely different forks. I have both of these defined forks in hot mode. So I have this, right, which is a black, and this is pretty much stock length. It just has a couple degrees of rake in the triple tree. So it would, extend the fork a little bit. But this, and if I put this on here, it would pretty much, it'd pull the front wheel forward a little bit, but it would still look pretty much like this stance. And if we did that, I think we'd head more of a nostalgic route, more like an old panhead or a knucklehead or something like that. So we have this option, which is certainly the shorter distance because I don't have to cut the frame. But what we really want to do is we want to use this, which is another Popco product. Oh God, these things are heavy. That's another Popco product. Now this is plus 12. So this is 12 inches over. And if I ended up putting this on the bike, right, then when I mounted it, let's go to the axle, you can see where I'd have to put the neck, right? So what I have to do is take all this stuff off the frame, and then I would put this on our frame table with the drivetrain in it, and then I would laser all this level on the frame table, and then I would cut the backbone here, and I'd probably cut the cradle rails here, and I'd extend it all up. I'd take the stock neck and reuse it, but I'd pull it way up here. So it would probably be 6 up, maybe natural. If I went 6 up, it would naturally extend about 1 inch. So we'd probably just do a natural extension, maybe pull it a little farther forward, maybe pull the cradle rails a little farther forward, but so we'd end up about 6 up, 1 out. And then we put a narrow 21-inch wheel on it, and then I would build the backbone and the cradle rails to it. So we would get that chopper frame type look, and then we'd have to, I have lots of tanks around here. I really like this tank. This is a super cool tank that might look really cool. If you put it up, it would end up, like that, probably. It would end up around maybe like that. By the time it sunk over the backbone and stuff, and then maybe I'd stretch it a little bit in the back. That would be a cool idea. And then I've got lots of tanks, so we could try different stuff. We could do a Frisco mount, like a Sportster tank, like a peanut tank on it. But I've also got the bike's fuel injected, and I think I would like to leave all the fuel injection intact. So in my mind, I could probably do all this and not even pull the motor out of the frame.
Even when you cut it?
Even when I cut it. I could cut it, stretch it, set it all back up, gusset the neck, leave the stock serial numbers in it. And just like when we rake a bagger frame, I go in.
Re-weld it with the engine?
What's that?
You can re-weld it with the
absolutely.
engine?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll have everything disconnected, and the frame will be grounded. It won't run through the engine when I weld it. But yeah, I can do that, and then I can repaint it from where I cut here and where I cut here. I can repaint the whole thing with the engine inside of it. I can just bag the motor, and I can repaint it all black and mold it and make it look all beautiful.
So like that, you don't let them touch.
I won't even have to touch the drivetrain. Everything will stay in it. So, you know, again, the whole premise, right? The whole premise of this is you know, building a chopper on the cheap, right? So,
that's the goal. Yeah.
so I'm going to try to use parts that I can. Like this whole rear wheel setup is good. So I'd probably just either use this wheel. I might take it out, take it apart, and modify it. Maybe I'll make it cosmetically appear different, although it's a cool looking wheel.
I know.
And then maybe I could even make a front wheel that looks like it, put in a 21, so I can get that set up. And then this whole fender is horrible. It's so wide and it's so square over that big tire. I think this is a 200, right? Yeah, so this is a 217. So there's lots of cool tires in a 17-inch size. So it'd be cool to leave that tire on there. We'll take all of this off, throw it away, and then I'll take a round like a chopper fender and I'll mount it to the swinger. So it won't mount to the frame anymore, but it'll hug the tire tight like a hardtail, like a chopper should. And then I'll put some struts off the swing arm up to it to support it. And then I can just French this. This is the control module. This is the ECM for the bike. So it controls the fuel injection and all the functions. And I can just relocate that into the fender, or maybe even into the rock guard, or I'll find a place where I can locate that. I can probably even put it in the battery box and then use a smaller. Now we have lithium-ion batteries, you know, that I can put in there. That would give it plenty of power, but also give me a lot of room to hide some that stuff. And so all this will be gone. So this will all of this will be gone. Okay. So the fender will mount here, like this. See this fender? Yeah. It'll just follow that. It'll be tight to the. It'll be sitting right on the tire. It'll be tight to the tire.
You do it seriously?
Yeah, I think so. I think we'll do a seat with some springs on it.
Kind of roller style?
Yeah, some springs, like a bobber. Yeah, like a chopper bobber. Yeah. So take rid of the tank. We'll put a narrow chopper tank on it. I'll probably use these pipes and then rework them. Maybe I'll reshape them. Maybe I'll upsweep them or something. I don't know. But I'll probably use this exhaust and modify it. So then I've got oil lines, transmission, motor, oil tank, everything's good. You know, brakes are good. You know, I've got the rear wheel. I'll put a laced or a solid 21-inch wheel on it. So I've got 21-inch wheels that I have from other stuff, so I can use skinny 21-inch wheel. This whole fork will go, because then we got to be the springer. And then either, I think I'll reuse the foot cords. We'll probably turn these into forward controls. We'll find some forward controls to put on this. And we got a chopper. Yeah, so it's just finding these parts. I've got lots of chrome switch housings and different stuff. We can either make some bars for the springer or come up with some kind of a
because the bar,
T-bar or a Z-bar or something, you know, something that looks real cool on it. So it'll have a hardtail looking.
In the bar, they will be like that or like that?
No, they'll be straight.
Straight. Okay.
They'll be pretty straight.
No, because some guys they do like that, which
yeah, you could do. You know, there's a million different ways to skin the cat. You could do something.
Oh yeah, okay.
You know, it'll be up here. The neck will be up here, so something like that. Okay. You could do. You know, and then I have a adapter for these that would adapt to
show it again with the handle
to the springer. So you know, maybe something like that. Yeah, it'll end up like. Yeah. But I think it'd be cool to cut this frame.
Yeah.
And turn it into a chopper, because it's still a factory Harley-Davidson. It's still titled as Harley-Davidson, factory matching numbers, right? So twin cam B motor, so it'll run super smooth. You still have full suspension.
It's a 96.
That's a good question.
2006, it should be a 96 or 103.
No, I would think it's a 96, 95 or 96. Yeah. So yeah, Jamie could tell me.
But the frame number, the ring is there. Does we use this part?
Oh yeah.
You just make it.
I'll keep this. Okay. I'll keep all that original casting, and then I'll replace these tubes. Yeah, and I'll block it all in. So I still have the original steering arms. I'll even keep the original fork line. So you can, I'll see if I can even adapt it. I don't know if I can cut I can cut a slot. It's got a hole and a slot in it that the pin falls into. But the big thing will be to take a tank, and then this is the fuel injection.
Yeah.
So I can't put the fuel injection in the top, right? Because we don't want to keep that big dash and everything. So I'll have to get a different fuel injection door and put it in from the bottom. Yeah. So that'll be a big piece of work. We'll be inventing a tank that has fuel injection like a Sportster. The late model Sportster has a narrow fuel door that goes in from the bottom.
Oh.
So I could probably do something like that. I think I'll keep the stock switch housings and stuff because it's nice to have the functions on all the wiring. So everything works like factory. Try to keep it clean. Yeah, maybe an internal throttle. Yeah, I don't know. There'll be some decisions to be made for sure. We'll see what we can come up with. But yeah, I think I can keep the bones of this like together and keep it a factory 2006 Harley-Davidson, twin cam Softail, but just set up as a chopper. So I think it's a good place to start. So I think the first thing we're going to ask people is, should we go the old style route and make it like an old, panhead or a 45, like an old style, or should we go a long bike with it? Should we go the long front end and go, the chopper? Both are springers, so that's my qualifying.
If you put the small one, I think the seat would be more like
so then I would do a seat that came up on the tank, and I would do something like an old painted
seat.
seat.
Take the long one, it's more like the Softail style.
Oh no, this would be smaller,
yeah,
like a bicycle seat type thing on it. Yeah, sure, absolutely. It's just a matter of styling and comfort and what makes best sense. So, but now what I got to start doing is just start tearing it apart. I just got to start getting everything off of it. Once I'm gonna turn our day-to-day, I'm gonna turn into a video, and we'll put it on YouTube, and we'll see what the viewers want. The coolest thing that we haven't even talked about, this whole thing, the coolest thing is that when I'm all done with this, when I'm done building this bike, I'm gonna ride it on the Friends Springer Throwdown, which is, I think it's the 7th of April.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ride it out of Cottonwood, and we'll take it down out of the mountains, and we'll come all the way into Cape.
Hopefully not under the snow.
Hopefully no snow. Hopefully it's a throwdown this year and not a snowdown.
And I won't be sick for you.
Yeah, my God. But that was a crazy adventure last year. Yeah, we were in 2 hours of blizzard last year. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. But what we haven't talked about is that someone's gonna win this.
Like a rapper?
We're gonna give it away.
Oh.
Yeah, we're actually gonna sell t-shirt packages, and every t-shirt package purchased is gonna get entries to win this bike. And we'll probably come out with a couple different exclusive t-shirt packages. The only way you'll get those t-shirts is through the Chopper on the Cheap. Not a raffle. It'll be a contest.
The Cheap is the title of the slowdown.
Chopper on the Cheap. That's what this is. That's mine. I'm gonna build a chopper. And try to stay on a budget, not just buy tons of cool parts for it. I'm going to try to make things and find things around the shop that we can turn into, obviously it's got to come out great. It's got to be killer. So the first thing we'll do is we'll get a new rear fender for this thing, and then we'll cut the frame and get the front fork placed on it with the right wheel and get the geometry set up.
For the light, you want to reuse the one here?
No. I'll get a smaller.
You have
like a chopper.
You know already what you want?
Yeah, I have so much stuff laying around. I mean, just on all of my shelves, I have like small.
Oh yeah, like
small,
that.
Like
old style. Okay.
Yeah, old style like that.
That's cool. Yeah.
I've got old headwinds, old billet stuff.
All that.
Yeah. I've got so much. I mean, I just have shelves and closets and containers full of parts. So there's lots of stuff to find. But I think now it's just time to tear this thing apart and get all the stuff off of it that we don't want to use, so we can get on to what we do want to use. Yeah. Well, we've talked about what we're going to do. We showed off the springers.
And this beautiful sign, Harley-Davidson.
This is an old 50s. Those are reproductions of an old 50s.
Because it could have.
My first shop was called American Legend Motorcycle Company, and I used this emblem but I changed the letters to American Legend, and that was my first logo of my first shop that I opened in 1991. Yeah, but that'll go away.
Yeah.
It won't be part of it. It won't be part of this build, probably. Unless we go with the short front end. We'll see what the viewers want. We'll see if they want the short or the chopper or long bike. We'll see what they want. But I'm gonna spend the day making a mess. Get stuff to off of this thing. Cool.
Waste time.
Oh, me? Waste time? Come on, Joe.
Good project. Love it.
It's gonna be a good project. I agree. Cool.
I'm excited to follow it.
Yeah, well, it's time to get started. I mean, we're in December, right?
Yeah.
We only have till April, so we got, what's that, December, January, February, March, so 4 months. Okay. What's the next picture?
You.
I am me?
Write article and preparing the New Zealand travel. I'm going to see the Tomorrow Challenge in February. And that's the next week. And before that, there is also the Mekong auction end of January.
That's Vegas, right?
Yeah, because ideally for my 2026 project, I would love to ride an antique motorcycle, but I have to find someone who lets me ride the bike because I don't have one.
Right.
So that's.
Well, you never know. You might be able to find a sponsor or something.
Exactly.
Someone who doesn't want to.
The next adventure we should do that. This wheel on the front is kind of small, no? Is it
Yeah.
a 16?
It's a fat boy wheel, but I don't know what size it is. It should say the tire. Maybe a 17. But it's not the factory wheel. The factory wheel matched that one.
Oh, okay. Because it changed.
Because the bike was a fat boy to begin with. Yeah. All right, I think we're ready to take this thing off. Just in time.
Oh, yeah. Great. Did you get an email for a hotel
This whole thing will be all yours. Oh, ready? Yep, that's better. It'll be all yours. Oh, no, duh. Hold on. This home's inside. I'm not thinking about that. It's got some else around. I forgot they got homes inside here, so I can't take it completely. You want to get that one out? Mm-hmm. So that one should be the last. So does your sharp pull away? See that little pin right there you gotta push out? Screwdriver or something? I should take the whole thing off. Struts and everything. If you want, you can just say anything. So we'll cut all this off and we'll attach the fender to the swing.
You cut that?
Oh yeah, that'll be gone. Yeah, we'll cut that, shape it, cap it, make it look nice. Horns will go, and then like I said, the fender, the round fender, we'll set it on the tire with just about a 1/2 inch of clearance through it, and then I'll bring posts out and attach the fender to the swing arm so the fender moves with the swing arm. And then I'll put some bungs here and here, and I'll do some arch struts that go up to the fender to support it. Cool, cool.
And here's a grinder coming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get messy soon, but first, like I said, I gotta take all this shit apart first. See the rear fender on that La Bestia?
Ah, you forget it.
That's kind of what we're talking about.
Yeah. It's kind of a mix
That's-
of the
that was
two.
a-
You're inspired because you have done so many times on bikes,
Sure.
but here I think you're going. It's the front end is short.
Yeah. Well, that front end came on that bike. That was a
Oh yeah.
was that Crossbones is what that bike was called.
Yeah.
And it had a Springer on it when it came to us. It was a stock bike, and the customer had us put a different tank on it and fenders and do a bunch of custom work.
What about that? You got an 80.
Yeah. That customer, he's a great customer. We did a lot of great bikes for him. He was a Mexican national from Hermosillo, and he did grapes. You ate grapes in the United States, you were eating his grapes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Huge amount of grapes. During his harvest, which I think was in the summer, he hired 3,500. Great business was.
I have the same floorboard on my watch.
Just make an issue.
So you plan to work every day now on this bike?
Am I going to try to?
Yeah.
Yeah, as much as I can.
So
You know, I'll get
you
it
think
torn
like
apart over
noon
the
is a
next
good
few
time
days.
for me to come?
Um,
Or you think it's better in the morning?
maybe a day or two, yeah. So I haven't been getting in very early.
Yeah.
I've been getting up slow, and I've been trying to exercise in the morning.
Yeah, so maybe noon is good for me to show
Yeah.
up.
So even if I've got more stuff done,
Yeah.
you'll see it from day to day.
Yeah, exactly. Like I can't photograph everything, but like if I come.
Sure. Well, we'll get it all torn apart.
Yeah.
Now you can take a few pictures. Make all that work, and then we're going to take it over to Dave at Fast Track,
Okay.
and well, assuming we cut the frame, I'm assuming we're going to cut the frame.
Yeah.
So we'll take it over to Dave at Fast Track. He's got an amazing frame table, and he'll put this thing up on his frame table. And
So where is that?
Mesa, it's actually right next door to Guy's. Okay, over Guy's shop.
So we want to see that video.
So close. Yeah, but I can't get this nut out right now without, that,
Because of
without this
that.
being off, and then I can't get that off either. So. Complete. It's all one piece. Yeah. So this is all solid back here.
All right, so
If you put off the floorboard, okay,
Let's do that.
take care of you.
All right. Thank you, buddy. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
So I'm taking everything off this bike. I've got the pipes all loose and taken apart, but these pipes are one piece. They're welded together. So I can't get at this bolt.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
just
have
take
a
the
tool.
bottom two and you push it.
Well, I'm trying. I've got the bottom two out, but it won't pivot because of the brake.
No,
But the brake arm
no,
just
that's
turns.
bolted from the back.
That's how I figured it's got a nut on the back because that's all it's doing is turn. So I haven't been able to flex it enough to get this to pop out.
Oh, he's got a fucking. It's got a fucking mess.
I think so. Just wondering if you had a tool where I could get this nut out.
Yeah.
If you got a tool where I can get that out, then I can pivot the whole thing and this pipe will come right off. I've just been struggling with it.
Yeah, usually that's what I do, but. Should be able to stick it there.
I tried to try it out or whatever. I tried. I'll give it a shot. That's what I tried to get everything. Just it wasn't. You got it. Great. I use that same setup and I'm not even slipping. Take that close out. Now we should so
The pipe.
so Screaming Eagle says super trap. Probably super
I
trap.
don't remember ever seeing a shared.
Yeah, I thought that was really weird too.
That's actually kind of neat.
We're gonna find out because we're gonna reuse that. You want to finish taking that out? I can take this one thing. I think we've got a space for that. know if I can take that whole thing off.
You want floorboards?
I don't know.
You should do mini mid boards. You should do like a baby board. Yeah, 06 was a weird year for a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I see it's got the other style brake bracket. I just don't remember it having that with rear fenders. Like
It's such a wide fender.
I feel like that's 07 and newer. You can
Someone changed the front wheel on it to a 17.
You can see the air in this tire.
What's that?
You see that?
Yeah, I know that tire's pretty. Yeah, I mean,
That sucks because it's a new tire.
Yeah, it's just so old.
Yeah, but these this wheel is from a newer era.
I get it done, buddy. It's for you.
Alright, what is this thing for?
I don't know. I think I'll feed you. You've got to come with me. Wait, it's all wet.
Is it backwards?
No.
Okay.
Well, right.
Yeah, that would agree.
Let's work on.
This thing?
I don't think those parts in here are 100%.
Well,
I don't know what they are.
this is the base, right?
That could be a lower triple tree. I've never seen one before. I guess it's something. Maybe that'll help. But I'm just.
People starting to realize how this thing's coming together and then get pumped and
Oh yeah.
overcome
No,
your
I'm-
sickness.
I'm into it.
You know?
Yeah, I'm into it. So cool. Maybe I'll take apart. Get the tank off. Get the front end off. We'll figure it out. Just pulling parts.
See Cruzy's sweeping his street glide. His turbo
See,
street
yeah,
glide.
he's giving it away. Yeah.
Gonna
I
buy it.
think Harley gave him that bike.
Well, that's They got that one and the Nightsters. And
Yeah, so he's in a great place with it. So, who knows? But he said, I think he said you had to spend $5 on the side or something.
I think it was about a $5 feature.
Yeah. Did you order one?
Not yet.
Oh.
I ordered it. I paid $20. Jesse James has this 48 deluxe Fleet Master that he's giving away. $20 an entry.
Yeah.
It was supposed to close last Sunday. And I was like, oh fuck. So I sent my $20 and then get an email, oh, I've extended the
Hasn't sold enough tickets.
yeah. So he said there's 467 entries.
$20.
If you did $20 per, like
80 grand or something?
still, I mean, that thing's gorgeous. It's like, I mean, for
Yeah,
me, if I
sure,
could get
if
a
he
car
did.
for $5 and sell it, I could put a roof on my house,
Right.
re-insulate my attic.